So let me start today's current affairs sessions. The topic on extended program on immunization, right, which has celebrated 50 years. That is 2024 marks 50 years of extended program on immunization, right. So that is the reason why this topic is important for UPSC exam, both for prelims as well as for mains. Remember, it is equally important for prelims and mains, right. So that is, you should remember the facts of this issue. Along with the facts of the issue, you should also have some kind of analysis on this issue, all right. So this EPI is important. So in India, it is called as Universal Immunization Program. In India, it is called as Universal Immunization Program. As I said, 2024 marks 50 years of this expanded program on immunization by WHO. That is, WHO has launched this program in 1974, primarily with an intention of eradication of smallpox. And at the same time, not only it is intended to eradicate smallpox, but also use the immunization infrastructure as well as the trained workforce to eradicate all other diseases, all right. So almost all every country, almost all the low income and middle income countries, they have launched these programs, including India. So if you take India, in India this program was launched in 1978. Later it was in 1985, it was renamed as Universal Immunization Program, right. So this Universal Immunization Program is one of the most successful programs in India when compared to all other programs. That is, you take the government interventions either in health sector or education or poverty alleviation or rural development or in any sector. So when compared to the government interventions in all the sectors, it was this program that was more successful, right. So if you take the facts of this program, so remember, whenever we are saying something, it should be proved by some kind of evidence, that is by data. So if you take this program, nearly 76% of children received these vaccines, right. So if you take this program, initially this program was started, if you take this Universal Immunization Program, it was started with 3 vaccines, that is DPT. So providing of 3 doses of DPT, alright. So it was started with DPT, but now almost all 13 vaccines are being covered. Almost all 13 vaccines are covered under this Universal Immunization Program, alright. So that is the importance, alright. And not only this program has saved, these programs have saved the out of pocket expenditure on health, right. So this is very, very important. So out of pocket expenditure on health, right. So it has saved the health expenditure on the families, right. That means, right, according to the statistics, for every 1 rupee spent, the returns on this program, it is almost all tenfold. That is, there is a tenfold returns or tenfold benefit of this Universal Immunization Program, all right. So, and another important fact that we should remember here is, all right, in a country like India, not only in country like India or in all the middle income countries where there is a mix of both public and private sector getting involved in health, in the health sector. That is, we see involvement of both public and private institutions in the health sector. And today, most of the people, that is, if you take the common citizens in India, they depend more on private sector for their health needs. But, right, vaccines, right, if you take the vaccine or if you take the immunization program, right, 90% of these vaccines are being delivered by public sector hospitals. That means people still rely on the government hospitals, people still rely on the public sector infrastructure in having the vaccines. So though we have private sector, though we have private hospitals which constitutes nearly 2/3 of the total health institutions in India, but still the 90%, 85 to 90% of coverage of vaccines, it is done by government sectors. That means the public facilities or the public hospitals have more role. They took more responsibility in providing the vaccines, or in other ways people and the society are more dependent on public sector, right? So that is the importance of universal immunization program, right? So this is the an important issue for exam. So if you take exam, for exam you should remember all the 13 vaccines that are administered under this universal immunization program. You should remember the information about Mission Indradhanush, right? You should also remember the functions performed by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, right? So these are the things that you should remember for prelims. And coming to mains, right? So any serious candidate, they should not ignore this this universal immunization program. So you can expect a mains question on this immunization program, all right? The achievements made or the factors behind this achievement, or how we can use this universal immunization program as a case study, all right, for successful implementation of public programs, all right? So this is how you can use this information, right? So this is about the issue of